Hey there friends, Emily here, and today I'm going to walk you through how to play Learning to Fly by Tom Petty. So this song has 4 chords. There are 3 strumming patterns that we can get into, one for the verse, one for the chorus, one for a little instrumental section. I would say this is a beginner to intermediate song. There is 1 bar chord with that F, but the trickiest part is just the rhythm. We have some anticipated entrances with our chords, so I'll walk you through that with our rhythm section and you'll be good to go. So your first chord is an F bar chord. So this is our E major form bar chord. I'm just moving that E major shape up, and then I'm barring at the 1st fret, all 6 strings. I want to make sure my first finger is touching that 1st fret of the 6th string. I strum all 6 strings and I've got my F. You're always welcome to play a small bar F in case you're not fully ready to try that full bar F. But that is our first chord. That is kind of what makes this song a little bit more intermediate. Moving on, we've got a C chord, skipping that 6th string, all 5 strings there. That is your open C chord. Leave fingers 1 and 2 where they are. Move that 3rd finger up. You've got an A minor. All 5 strings. Head on over to your open G chord, all 6 strings. And there you have it. F and C and A minor and G. We can already kind of hear the song shining through there. So let's go over the structure. So your form is intro, verse, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, solo, where we sort of add a few extra G measures, verse, verse, chorus, another instrumental, adding more Gs, chorus, double chorus, outro, which is really just our chorus. So 95% of the time you are playing the exact same progression. Split measure F and C, split measure A minor to G. It's just those little solo instrumentals where we add a few extra G measures. So without our rhythm just yet, you're gonna have a split measure of F to C, split measure A minor to G. That just keeps repeating. Well, I started out A minor to G, down a dirty road, A minor to G. Started out A minor to G, all alone, A minor to G, and it honestly just keeps repeating from there. Let's get into strumming because this is really what actually makes the song what it is. We're going to count with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, so we are using all 8th notes here. So normally with split measures we have our chord on 1, we have our chord on 3 so that they're kind of split evenly. Here we actually have a bit of an anticipated entrance of a chord. So what I mean by that is the chord actually comes in earlier than you might think. So you have an F, 1 and 2, move to C early, and 3 and 4 and. So you have an extra beat that you're hanging out on C. Move to A minor on 1 and 2, move to G, and 3 and 4 and. So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So everything should feel just a little bit pushed. And that is really what gives the song its energy, its flow. It makes it more recognizable as Tom Petty's Learning to Fly. So piecing that together, you'll have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, learning to fly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but I ain't got wings. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and coming down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 is the hardest thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it just continues from there. Let's get into some strumming options. So the first one is all 8th notes. So we're basically going to be strumming down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? So if I don't add any chords and I'm just on an F, my 8th notes are just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and over and over. The hand is always hitting the strings, strumming on those eighth notes. But now I'm going to add in the C, and I'm going to make sure that C comes in on the and before 3. So I'll have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'll try that again with A minor to G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Piecing that together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And it just gives you this kind of nice undercurrent of the tones of these chords to kind of carry you through the song. Now you can add a little bit of an accent on the 1 and 2, accent on the and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Accent on the 1, accent on the and after 2. And that can carry you through the song. So that is strum number 1. Strum number 2, we're just going to take away 1 beat. So now you're going to have, same thing in the beginning, 1 and 2, move to C on the and air strum down on 3, and 4, and finish out your strum. So we're just resting on 3. Everything else is the same as strum 1. So you'll have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And it just kind of spices it up. It gives the ear a break on that beat 3. So I really like that strum. You could even mix and match. Strum 1 for the verses, strum 2 for the chorus, whatever you prefer. Your final strum is just on the last solo instrumental section that you have before the very ending of the song. There's kind of a you can kind of hear it with the drums and the guitars. So that first half is all we're going to change. You're going to add 16th notes now instead of 8th notes, all down, up. So you'll have on F, 1 E and 2 E, move to C, and 3 and 4 and. So the second half is just the same. So you have 1 E and 2 E and a 3 and 4 and. It's very fast. Same thing, A minor to G, 1 E and 2 E and a 3 and 4 and F, 1 E and 2 E and a 3 and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3. And it just kind of spices it up, adds a little something extra into that instrumental before you finish out the song. So that is the entirety of the song with our chords, our structure, some strum ideas. Just watch out for that anticipated entrance of those chords because it is going to feel a little bit out of the ordinary. Usually we're used to 1, 2, 3, 4. So just keep in mind 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That is a very distinguishing characteristic of this song, so you definitely want to get that in there. Let's do a full playthrough. I'll keep the strum patterns written out here so you can follow along. Have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I started out down a dirty road. Started out hardest thing. Some say life will beat you down, break your heart, steal your crown. So start it out, for God knows where. I guess I'll know when I get there. I'm learning to fly around the clouds, and what goes up must come down. The hardest thing. I'm learning to fly around the clouds. What goes up must come down. I'm learning to fly, learning to fly. And there you have it. That is Learning to Fly by Tom Petty. I hope you have so much fun. Feel free to let me know how it goes in the comments. Let me know if you have any requests for a specific tutorial, and I'll be happy to make it for you. And I'll see you around soon. Thanks.